Alright guys, so in my last video I said this. Technically it's not a GC, technically it's a GM. And it turns out I was wrong. So the reason why I'm making this video is because of what I said in that video. And someone commented, we went back and forth a little bit in a friendly way obviously. Talking about chassis codes and my reasoning for why I said what I said. But it turns out I was wrong. So I'm going to be putting up pictures throughout this whole video, and the first picture that is up is the reason why I said that in my first video. So this is the VIN plate on the dash of the parts car. As you can see, it says JF1 GM6. Now, before doing all of this research that I've done, I knew that there were GCs, GMs, GFs, but I didn't really know what any of it stood for. So I just assumed that because the parts car is a 97, I just assumed any Impreza before 98 was a GM. So found out that I was wrong, did a bunch of research, and today I'm putting together a video on what the first 7 positions of the VIN number in your Impreza mean. I'm not going to go through the rest of it. I honestly have no idea what anything after the 7th one means. If you want to know that, you can do some research on it. There's some good stuff out there that shows you what it is, but I'm not going to be going over that. So we're going to quickly go over the first 3 positions on the VIN number, and this whole time we're going to be using the VIN plate on my actual project car to go through it and read it off and figure out what they all mean. I'll be throwing in pictures here and there of different cars, models, stuff like that. So you'll see the first 3 positions. We have JF1. The J stands for Japan, the F stands for Fuji Heavy Industries, and the 1, I believe, stands for passenger vehicle. I'm not 100% on that. That's just what I've seen, and that's what I'm going with. If I'm wrong, let me know. So after the JF1, we have position 4, 5, 6, and 7. These are what we're really trying to learn and understand here. So position 4 is a G. Any Impreza will have a G. So I believe that goes from 1992 all the way up to 2014. Any Impreza will have a G. So that's pretty simple. The position 5 after that, you can have one of 3, and position 5 stands for the body type. So you will either have a M for coupe, C for sedan, or F for wagon. So in the case of my project car, we have JF1 G for Impreza and C for sedan. If my car was a coupe, it would say GM. If it was a wagon, it would say GF. Next, after that, we have position 6, and this is for the engine type. Now, this video, I'm only going over US models. I'm not going over, what they got over in Japan with the WRXs and the STIs for this generation. We're only going over US models because that's more than likely what you're going to be seeing. So, position 6, after the GC, in my car, we have a 4. Now this position stands for the engine type. So you can have one of 3. If it says 2, it's a 1.8 liter. If it says 4, it's a 2.2 liter. And if it says 6, it's a 2.5 liter. So for my car, I have a GC4. G, Impreza, C, sedan, 4, 2.2 liter. So my car is technically a GC4, not a GC8. Now the last one, this is a more important one, but this one gets overlooked a lot. I feel like a lot of people just go with GC blank whenever they're referring to their car, or a GM blank or whatever. But the 7th position is actually the model of the car. So if it says 2, it's a Brighton, 3 is an L, 7 is an RS, and 8 is an Outback. So, in the case of my project car, you'll see it says GC4 3, G Impreza, C sedan, 4 2.2 liter, and 3 L. So I have a 1998 Impreza L sedan with a 2.2 liter. So if we go back to the dash VIN number on the project car, or not the project car, sorry, the parts car, you'll see that it says GM67. Well, based off of what we just learned, that's not right. So the one on the dash, G Impreza M Coupe 6 2.5 liter 7 RS. So the VIN tag on the dash of the parts car is actually from a 2.5 RS coupe. Now this kind of makes sense. The guy that I bought it from said he had gotten the ECU out of a 2.5 RS, and that's what was currently in the car. And based off of all the other parts, RS interior, RS wing, I'm assuming he had just pulled a bunch of stuff off a wrecked RS and put it in the car, and for whatever reason he decided, I'm just gonna stick the VIN number on the dash. So if you compare the dash VIN number to the inner fender VIN number, you'll see that the parts car is the exact same model as the project car. So the parts car is a GC4 3, and the project car is a GC4 3 also. So hopefully that helps you understand a little bit more about the how to decipher your VIN number. If you had no idea, if your car was just tons of different things thrown together, you could read the VIN and know what you actually have. I did this because in that video I said that the parts car was a GM, and obviously I was wrong. So I'm the type of person, I want to make sure I'm speaking correctly and I'm not misleading anyone to believe whatever. People who know these things will catch it and understand and either be like, hey, you're wrong, or they'll try to teach me what's right or whatever. But I hope this cleared it up for you guys. Hopefully you learned something. This is a different type of video than I'm used to doing, but I thought it would be pretty interesting to get the information out there so more people could see it, more people could understand. So take this, go decipher the VIN number on your car, at least the first 7 positions. After that, can't help you, sorry. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video.